the dynamic Michael Penix Jr. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Falcons and the Cardinals, and it's kicking
EA
off
Sports
next
coverage of the National
on Madden
Football League
NFL 25.
brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Two teams in this one going in the right direction. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, both these squads come in off winning streaks. Something's going to have to give, but you love having that momentum coming into a game like this.
Absolutely right, Mike. And on top of it, if you're the home team today playing in front of your home crowd, not only are you coming off this win streak and bringing this momentum into another home game, but you get the energy, you get the excitement of your crowd who's also riding this wave of winning football. But on the other sideline, you've got a hungry, hot road team that's looking in saying, all right, if you don't take us serious today, we're going to try to extend our winning streak of our own and get back onto this plane and go home with another win under our belt.
This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one, and look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door. First and goal. They'll run it here with Algier. Good blocking, and he's in. Tyler Algier. Touchdown, Falcons. That touchdown puts him in double digits.
2 plays.
Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Falcons will race out to a quick 7-0 in. "7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him, and if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, this is going to be a hard group to beat.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
I wish when I wear the alternate uniforms, the midfield logo was the out logo just like in real life.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. 6. The man in motion is Burks. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A run out of the gun with Benson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Cardinals line up for a punt. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. And he's putting together a remarkable season, currently leading the NFL in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start out with Algier. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Slot man in motion right. They'll go right back to Algier. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards. Tight end, the motion man to the right. Penix on 3rd down. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Open man downfield, that's London. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. And I don't think it's going to be his last.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Brandon Dorless there on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. of the shotgun. It's Penix. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Still third down.
So after the 5 yards walked off, it is third down and 8. From the gun, here is Penix. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And a pretty good punt there. A fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. The Cardinals offense about ready to get going on their second possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. Not much happening there, just a short gain. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Here's 2nd and 9. McBride is the motion man. He'll look to throw. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? The reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Falcons offense and Tyler Algier getting ready to go back to work. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this first quarter. And it might very well lean on him the next 3 quarters too. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. Left side in the hands of London. A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago. Part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. One quarter in the books. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. London brought in motion. A give up the middle to Algier. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Algier on the ground. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Handoff here, up the middle, and he's got it. 1st down, a pickup of 4.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Receiver in motion, headed left. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back.
Still 1st down.
Following the penalty, he'll run it. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Moving the tight end right. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. It is brought in the end zone. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the 1st down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll break. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit Just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Here's 2nd and 6. Here comes Otten in motion. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Penix. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll motion over Flowers. Now, this looks like a design run, and they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Still 1st down.
Now it is 1st and goal. Now Penix. He'll get this out to his running back.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal. But right now, they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Algier going to try to bust his way in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Tyler Algier, touchdown Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Cards offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. And things starting to take shape here. 3 weeks left of the regular season. Teams making that final push for postseason berths. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This brought in out past the 20. Yeah. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Here comes Drake London. The rest of that Atlanta offense getting set to take over once more. And as the weeks start to dwindle away here in the regular season, he's currently #1 in the league in receptions. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Algier. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. London brought in motion. On play action, Penix. Working across the field, he's got London. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. The production has been sensational early on. The last catch putting him over 100 receiving yards, and we still have another half to play. So the big play gets him down close, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2. What do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot.
Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Touchdown, Atlanta. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And he'll bring it out to the 20. That's where the offense will take the field. The Cardinals offense ready to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson. Down throw. It's a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion.
This is intercepted. Score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
On is Koo for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start out first down and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll mark them down up beyond the 30.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll get that to Wilson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now, faking the give. Open man, left side. He's got it. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. McBride is the motion man. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. McBride is the motion man. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. McBride is the motion man. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, we're at halftime here in Atlanta, and the Falcons are in the lead. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte, where you see the final score there. Patrick Mahomes leading the way into victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we head up to our nation's capital. Check in on the Commanders at home in Landover. And right now, they have the lead over the visiting New York Giants. Jaden Daniels has thrown a touchdown pass. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. J.J. McCarthy with a couple of touchdown passes there. It was Tyler Algier with a solid performance in that first half of action. He had a nose for the end zone as he wound up with 2 touchdowns on the ground in those first 2 quarters. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half, because this one's already close to being in the bag, if it's not already. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20. The visitors' offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Benson. And this will be a Cardinals first down. He'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Motion man, set right. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Second and a yard. Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
They'll motion a tight end right. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. A give. Here's Benson. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. McBride is the motion man. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
exactly what defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cardinals cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. The Falcons offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he is right up there in touchdown passes, as you see on that graphic, currently second in the NFL at this point in the season. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run on first down with Algier. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On second down, here's Penix. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the 1st down.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll throw on first down with Penix. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
On first down, it's Penix. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Putting the tight end in motion. We'll go with the drop play here on second down. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. They'll send the tight end in motion right. On third down, Penix. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. A good spot here, second and a yard. He'll go again here with Algier. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Here comes Otten in motion. To throw is Penix. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Now, here's second and goal. On the handoff, it's Algier. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
Back at the 3-yard line, third and goal. From the gun, it's Penix. He's in. Touchdown, Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A short one here, caught by McBride. They'll get it on 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Back to the air one more time. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Gets it away quickly, and oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase.
And remember,
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
so that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Cardinals' 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down. One of the tight ends in motion right. Now they'll set up to throw. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early.
Automatic 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll send a tight end in motion right. He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll look to throw yet again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Arizona. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. With a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to get back at it. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air. And with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll motion over Flowers. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
They'll run on 2nd down. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
And he'll be taken down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. The defense still has 3 timeouts, so we'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Down to a knee, one more time. And that should just about do it. So it's a win here for the Falcons. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team, Tom Mike Tirico.
half.